Alright. Day 8. Let's see if we can get this today. Alright. So the plan is 1 rep for warm-up up to the peak BPM. Alright. Not bad for a warm-up. I can feel my my hand not resetting during warm-ups. Where did we say we were gonna start? We were gonna start here, right? My hands are locking up so bad in the beginning. A struggle. I don't think I can do that during warm up. That's really pushing it. Give it one more try though. Oh. Alright, that's gonna be tough. Normalizing to 155 during warm-ups and stuff. Alright, I guess 150 is the best we can do during warm-up. Let's see if we can just step up right away. Gotta get warmed up faster. I can't pause my middle finger early enough. Ugh. Well, that's an acceptable warm-up. Alright. Guess we're gonna give this a go. Hey, Josh. The difference between warmed up and not. Wrist dying today? I don't have any wrist movement in my tapping, Josh. Is your wrist dying today? How are your hands today? We're still warming up. Not at the main event yet. I was shaking my wrist. It's to loosen it. It's to loosen my fingers. Warm-up tends to be very, very difficult. I don't usually use my fingers in this way in any other way. I was doing this to wave my fingers around. I don't generally use my wrists playing with my left hand. My right hand I rely on my wrist though. A lot of times when you want your fingers to relax, you clench really, really hard and then you relax. It's not very I guess it's not very structured in a way. Like, you don't have to do a very specific thing. You just have to be really contract everything so you know what it's like to be really, really activating it, and then you let go. And then I try to do this a little bit just to feel what it's like to be relaxed. I have to limit the amount of warming up that I need to do. Your right feels good so far. Left is a bit stiff. Alright. No pain, right? No like pinching pain or anything. That's the red flag. Oops, I kind of skipped a note there. Reset's a little hard. I'm a little slow. Yeah. At least it's consistent though. Yep. Warm up. Not too bad. Alright. So I think we're done with warm up here. Just 3 reps? That's not too bad. We can try to limit this to 3 reps too. So we can get this or warmed up. No pain today when I played yesterday. My hands felt super lazy. But, okay. Keep at it. Consistency is key. It's the most challenging thing about physical fitness. In my opinion, obviously. I'm usually at 95% and not 95 to 99%. If I am less than 95%, I would skip a day. I would take a rest day. So generally speaking, whenever I go out or do something, it has to be at my near recovery state. I'm not the person that advocates to work through something. I know in rehabilitation, a lot of times people's baseline is a lot lower, but you have to remember that when you're rehabilitating, you suffered an injury, so your baseline is lower and you have to discover that new baseline. But if you're a healthy person who's training to become stronger, you should be very familiar where your baseline is. So when I go into fitness, when I'm training for something, it has to be 110% by the end of the session. So if you're already starting at like a 80 or 70%, I typically take a rest day and make sure that I'm near 100. And then the progressive overload is where you gain that extra strength and endurance. You have to go above where your baseline is my take on my own personal fitness. But generally speaking, biomechanically, biology related, what is understood right now, that is how one becomes stronger or improve in their physical fitness. You have to exceed what your baseline max is in order to recover and then have a new baseline. That's the most popular theory right now. You hit the research, the most reliable converging evidence. It's not to say it will remain completely true in the future, but tentatively that is the most popular perspective on how to increase your physical fitness in general. So like if you're maintaining yourself, if you're going for maintenance, keeping it at 100% is reasonable. So if you're happy with your level of fitness, maintaining it, simply stay in your comfort zone, work till fatigue with the same intensity. But in order to become stronger, achieve more stamina, you have to exceed your max and then recover from it. That's the most contemporary favorable theory. I don't know how my hand feels that day. Sometimes they're gray, sometimes I have my... Oh, I see. I was also not playing my normal kind of maps. Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's the most popular theory right now, and I prescribe to that theory at the moment because the most scientific evidence supports that the most. It's still a theory and it's still unrefined. You know, it's all these types of things are a constant moving target. That's why it's nebulous, and lots of people have their own hot takes on it because it's nebulous. It's too complicated. It's too complex to deconstruct. That needs way more warm up. I think we need to do one more. We need to run that back one more time. Alright. Okay. No. We'll have to come back to that. That's a little behind. My hands are stuttering. Ah. Well, that's one. 40 minutes to get to this point. Hey, Garfus. All right. All right. Acceptable. That's an acceptable thing. Yesterday I failed to complete this. And I tried really hard. I like even refused near the end. I think I attempted it 6 times. Pretty much completed it like 3 times if I were able to get past the stop and go in the middle. We might have to consider doing no fails going up. Just so that we can get see if it's a stamina check or not. Yeah, that little like tiny space makes it a little bit weirder. My hands aren't separating right now. Yeah, that part when the sound fades away and the hit sounds like overlapped and then it leads to no hit sounds, it makes it sound really weird. I'm so reliant on the hit sounds sounding not overlapping. And if you mess like one up, it's my finger skipped a beat, so it didn't reset. Then I was on the opposite ones. I think it has something to do with the song. The songs, like that repeated pattern, is not on the downbeat of the triples. But they're even intervals with each other. And I get out of sync right away. Yeah, see, it's not where I think the beat is. It's the same exact spot. It's like consistently not where I think it is. It's not a speed or stamina problem because this song is mapped on it. So I can do this a bunch of times, and it's the same problem I had when I played the map the first time. The first time I played the map, like Blue Nation, it's the same problem. I think the downbeat is 50 milliseconds earlier than where most people are mapping the things to. And I don't think the map is mistimed or anything, it's just... That is so hard to stop and wait for like 2 seconds. And the fatigue just comes back to my wrist. Yeah, wow, holy, and this is gonna hurt too when I have to restart up again. Oh no. Oh my freak. Holy. It was so much pain. Ugh. It is. I really like the song though. I just have a really poor problem understanding how people map to this song. I generally the thumping and stuff sounds, it gets me really hype, but it also makes me tap on a beat that is like 50 milliseconds off the actual downbeat, you know? Oh, my hand is so... my arm, I can't... my arm isn't relaxing right now. It's just like the first time 2 days ago. I was pushing so hard near the end. Like my entire right hand couldn't even keep my body from... my whole body shook to my right hand. The aim hand, it was like wobbling all over the place. I mean, we got it, which is okay, but we're like barely scratching by. It's okay. We still got 6 days. I was expecting to be here in another 6 days. We're still okay. I would like to get this comfortable by like within 2 more days. And then we can start moving up again. Was that at the end of an hour? Yeah, that was at the end of an hour. So there's one part of this song that has the same rim tapping sound as my hit sound, and it sounds really weird, but you have to get the one like rim sound in the middle of your triple, and every time I'm tapping a little off of it, so my second part, the second circle of the triple is not lining up with this part. That when it's leading in, there's like a one part that uses the rim tap, which is also my hit sound. So when it's off, it's just completely off. It demonstrates why I'm always like slightly off when listening to this song. But I hope that improves over time, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Now we have to go back to doing the thing. This thing. I don't mind listening to the song, though. If this is my plateau, it's fine. I prefer to listen to this anyways. Alright. Yesterday we got up here, which is the furthest I've ever gone, I guess, ever in my 3 years. What I mean is being comfortable here. These are reaches. These are for overreaches. It's been like 6 months, I guess. 6 months since I used this set. Maybe? Alright, it's like 3 months. Almost 4 months. Doing this 160 plus up to it is the fastest I've ever been, I guess. On a sustain level. This is the fastest I've ever been in the last 3 years. Not even, no contests. I think to give a perspective on the Meg map, I would only last for 45 seconds. And it's way less dense than just doing triples back to back for 5 minutes and 19 seconds. There's some flow aiming, and they are triples still, like triple slides over and over again, but it's way less dense than just keep doing it. And I would only last for like 40 seconds. I'm buying time because my hand is still really my arm is still really stiff. I saw a lot of messages. Oh. Oh. This really does help my hand relax though, just doing a lower BPM sustain. It's still really tense. Oh man, that was a massive finger lock. Like, that was a little concerning. I don't usually have finger locks that long. Alright. You know what time it is. Guys, listen. We're gonna try to get at least half of this. Like 2 minutes of this. If I can get 2 minutes, like halfway. So I die 33 1/3 the way yesterday, twice. I tried it 3 times yesterday. And I could only get to 1/3 of it. And then it's just like clockwork. It's right at the 1/3. And that's a stamina problem. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. My hand is so stiff still. it's we might still have to wait. It's not relaxed yet. Yeah, no. It's still really tight. One thing I have to say is this song with the triple timing sounds so weird. Like it's way out of whack. So whenever it ever gets to like the stream portion of a song, it makes me want to tap it like a stream, but you have to keep doing the triple thing. It takes so much focus not to start tapping to the song. Blue Nation is the same. There's parts of the song where you really want to tap something else other than triples. Like really want to. You just want to start streaming. Man. Alright, let's try to do like something a little bit lower to try to get my hand loose again. I think I'm toast. I think my hand is gone. It's just not here anymore. I refuse. Oh. Oh, hey. Hello, peeps. Moe Yandere? Wow. Moe Yandere, huh? Hello, everyone. I'm not sure if I'm providing the content that you guys are expecting. But I'm basically just tapping triples the entire time until my hand tells me no. Hello, everyone. Give me your energy, I suppose. Why is everyone such a fan of triples? I just as a brief history lesson, this is day 8 of my structured fitness training, I guess. I'm a fitness hobbyist, I guess, and I've been playing Osu for over 2.5 years. And there was a physical limitation that I've had for a really long time. And just a week ago, I decided to address it in a structured way. So what I have been doing, day 1, we started with this. And I was unable to complete it. Like, not even, like, really close to the end, but unable. Fast forward 8 days, we're here and we're trying to last as long as we can doing triples. I have a very poor physical limitation of starting and stopping burst. Yes. So every day we're climbing and we're adjusting the warm-up. We're climbing and adjusting the warm-up between sustained streams. No aiming involved. My aiming component is not lagging behind. Yes, progressive overload. You got it. You got it, Moe Yandere. So I'm applying progressive overload. And I just got to the end of my peak. So now I'm trying to squeeze out some endurance. We completed 1 rep. 1 rep of this, which I only managed to do 2 days ago. Yesterday, I just couldn't get the rep of this. And then we recently relied on this now. So in 8 days, I went from barely able to complete a rep of this. And today's day 8. And these two are our peak right now in 8 days. And then back in the day, I used to use this to warm up, just to sustain. So now we're intermittently trying to raise this up too. And we're at the fastest I've ever been, which is here, these two. And hopefully we keep going up. But my hand is so toast. Like, this rep 18 minutes ago, my arm hasn't relaxed from it yet. But we're trying to squeeze in some, like, overloading now, like one rep max on this. The song sounds really weird with just triples, but you get to listen to these songs, right? I don't mind listening to Blue Nation while struggling, but it's going pretty well. We're a little bit ahead of schedule. I was expecting to be working on these in another 6 days. So that's where the plan is. And I expect to do this for 30 days straight, every single day without a rest day. And I'm trying to keep the peak to an hour. So 30 minutes or less of warm-up, go up to 1 hour, And then at 1 hour, the cooldown is after the 1 hour. So we're kind of cooling down, but a lot of times I still try to like gradually come down. And I'm trying to restrict it to like 2 hours because I need the rest. Since I have no rest days, I'm trying to be light on it, as progressively overloading as fast as possible to increase the amount of rest time between days. And I've been doing it straight non-stop right now. And optimistically, I hope we get to like 2 here. These 2 would be the optimistic, but we still got like 3 weeks left, so anyways, just a... Oh, and you guys all probably play Osu, so the only reason, one of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this right now is because Sun here, Sunray, the person that's in chat, he really loves Osu. I'm sure you guys do as well. And watching someone improve and play with such passion, just be like, you know, I gotta get in on it. So I'm trying to overcome a physical limitation, because it's really not about reading and aiming at the moment in order to overcome this. The physical limitations, you just need to progressively overload. In my opinion, that's the way to get over a plateau when it's physical limits. But I don't think the mental aspect is strong. Like, you could will all you want and practice reading. So right now I'm trying to go cold turkey and just fitness. I go out in the morning, get up in the morning, go out for a morning mile, come back, wash up, and then I'm here trying to nip this in the butt. Alright, I think my hand's a little lax now. Alright. I don't want to talk about it. Shh. Let's just keep going. I'm so early. Hold up. Shh. I kept speeding up. Hold up. Whoops. I'm out of sync. Alright. Well, we just gotta slow down. Let's just do this. I do like listening to this though. Yeah. And I do like if I'm speeding up, it means that I'm having trouble relaxing, so my fingers are so tense that they're really close together. They're already timed really close together, so we need to like relax it out. I can't feel the individual separation like I can here. Ack. Oh, that was a pun, I just realized. I meant ack as in, ooh boy. I'm really tired. Ugh. Yikes. It is really nice feeling that I could use these 3 to cool down now. When I was struggling so hard weeks ago. Triples are my weakest game. Son and I go way back, and he always tells me like triples is his jam. Like he just feels licks and eats them. And I have to admit, triples are easily one of my weakest things. It's the most common element that I'm very weak at. So it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding when you can start doing things like this. Also, my AR reading limit is like 9.5, so most of these maps make triple and the AR timing a little better. I can't wait till I get out of the hyperbolic time, you know, the hyperbolic time chamber and just start playing maps. But it's only after 30 days. After 30 days, you know, you drop the weights, go and play some maps, and it's gonna feel like I'm light as all heck. it's kind of like when you're doing calisthenics and when you're running, if you're building stamina or speed when running, the moment you drop down to your cooldown sets, it just reminds you of where you started, and it's so cathartic. It's very empowering. Right, you would go run, go really hard on the mid mile, the center mile, and then when you go to cool down on the following mile at a slower pace, it just feels like you're extremely light. It just goes by. And that's what these kind of feel now. They're so relaxing. Uh-oh. You can kind of feel the fatigue, though. We're pushing ourselves as hard as we can, without risking injury. I'm a little ahead. Whoops. Spacing of my two fingers are not great. Fatigue. Ugh. We gotta reach complete failure, though. We gotta drain all the stamina as well that's left. Okay. We'll make some few more attempts. Few more. Oh, that's a stamina limit. Oh no. Yep, that. Alright. Alright. I think one of the downsides of the way this is trading is I'm kinda... all the other ones, I kinda want to see where it is when I'm rested. But since we're cooling down, generally speaking, it's difficult to make a assessment of how accurate one is while doing this stuff. The goal is to be on time on the first, and then have enough stamina to follow the motion. And then at some point, when you're really well rested, you can occasionally see a bump in accuracy. But it's so tied to your consistency in starting and stopping. I really like this, the timing, how triples follow this song a lot more. I gotta... and then eventually we get to play this song. I don't know if people like this song or not, but this... I can't move my hand anymore, but... one day, son. One day we'll get it. I'm waiting for my hand to lax up. The more fatigue it's kind of weird, but the more fatigue my hand gets, the better separation I have on the hands because they're not tense. Oh man, that did not feel good. Hold up. It's amazing how tense my pointer finger gets over time when it's trying to slow down after being fatigued. But you can really pay attention to your tapping. We're like cooling down, so let's find out where the max speed is when fatigued. It's probably here. Oops. That's fatigue right there. Yep. Oh no. We almost made it to the end again. I'm still a little disappointed. I so feel like I can push harder on this today. Give me a sec. Only got a third way through. Only a third way. Just get the hype. Guys. Alright. I really want this. Yeah, just can't. I'm doing like the jumping thing. I'm leaping. I'm doing the galloping thing now, which what song is next? This song's pretty good too. Something to look forward to. I don't mind this song either. I quite like this song actually. This is one of the She songs that I joined the bandwagon. Ascension to Heaven sounds really great. What BPM is Chimera in, Sun? Was it like, I forgot what the title of it. It has Chimera in it. What BPM is that? Isn't it higher than 210? I kind of wanted to listen to that song. That song kind of gets me pumped. Alright. Oh, it's 190? Oh, why didn't they do a 190 version of the Black Chimera song? I'm gonna have to try to find a maps. Maybe I should add another map set. Black it's the one with like the eyes in the back. It's completely black. Just white eye, like it's just a face silhouette. Just plain white, completely black background. Like the most of the background is black. Oh, it is 190? Man, I always feel like it's faster. Alright. We'll do this a few more times too. See if I can do this in fatigue, and then I won't have to warm up with 160, I guess. I can see myself like 20 milliseconds slower because of fatigue. But still relatively acceptable. Okay. Alright. Man, it feels so good. I think, okay. So for tomorrow's plan, I think I might actually even start here for the warm-up. It was really rough though. We're still warming up with this. We had to warm up with this today because I tried the 155 and oh man, hand just didn't move in the beginning. Ew. That's a struggle. Yeah, we are really, really close. Really, really close. On the edge now. Yeah, you can see my hand twitch like 4 times there. It's so obvious my hand twitches. It's not even a stamina problem, just need to get rid of the twitching. See, that's why what you do, son, every single day is extremely impressive. Because even when I don't have stamina or tapping issues, it doesn't stop my hand from randomly twitching here and there. And then I had like 1 finger lock. It's still, the finger locks are so short that it doesn't interrupt the stream. Like, it doesn't cause me to miss. But this happens all the time. That's why whenever I think of stream maps, if it's within the BPM, I'm not any more optimistic than 97%. Anywhere between 97 and 98 is where I feel no matter what BPM I'm uncomfortable with, my hand is going to like just bounce a little every once in a while. This is about the frequency that I would get. So whenever I'm in a comfortable BPM, that's as high as it generally goes. It's always around 97, 98. Even if I try to train out that. So it's one of those things like, I like Osu because it's a challenge, but it will always constantly be a challenge because of the whatever my tick is, it exists there. It's always around 97. No matter how many times I've played these and been comfortable, it has generally sit around 97 at like a certain duration. Welcome to what life has dealt you, you know? That was over streaming. I don't want to talk about it. That finger lock. that rare finger lock in the middle within the 2-minute span makes it 97. So you have to understand, son, that your consistency as a like a stream player is extraordinary, and you make it it's untrained. Like you have been that consistent as long as speed is not a factor. You have been that consistent ever since you started playing. That's extraordinary. Either that or I'm super below average and I only managed to get to average status from a lot of hard work. But it's just to give you some perspective. Like, I don't necessarily think I'm trying any less than you are. It's just that there are people like yourself that are so consistent with maintaining a repetitive movement. Don't nah me. You freaking nah, ain't no way. Listen, take it from a 35-year-old, son. I've done things that take a lot of effort, like a crazy amount of effort. Even relatively speaking, on paper, it would be very hard to deny. And I can tell you, I am trying very hard. And what you do on a normal basis within like the same amount of time, because it only took you like a year to pretty much exceed where I am now today. Like the first year, you were way past me already. Like my current time. So there's something special there, especially how untrained you are in everything else. Because you don't like a lot of things, so naturally you're untrained in a lot of things. So that isn't extraordinary that you could do something untrained so well is pretty unbelievable. I don't think I've ever had... I don't think I had a skill that, like a mechanical, like a physical skill that was right off the out of the gate. It was pretty clear. Yeah, no. On reflection, I don't think there has been a skill that I haven't require a lot of physical training. Problem solving is a whole different dimension, and a physical skill, I don't think I've ever had a physical skill. Having an internal metronome, I'm not entirely sure how much component is that for mental or or you would consider reflex and intuition a physical skill. That's a very debatable topic because fundamentally it's difficult to quantify the parameters that guide reflex and what isn't reflex, like conscious skill development when it comes to like rhythm and whatnot. Anyways, I'm exhausted. It's time to play. It's time to casual. Time to play the casual thing. On Tuesdays is never winter day, so we gotta do the quick weekly update on, I don't know what week it is. But that concludes training for today. We went 2 hours, which is like the upper limit of training. We are gonna try our darndest to start with this as the first warm-up. It was rough going, but I didn't have too much of a problem today on this. So we're gonna start warm-up on this. We'll have to drop down if this is too much. Today I started with this, and it was a mess. It was an absurd mess. So I think we're just gonna start with this tomorrow as the first warm-up. It was not as bad. And then we might play this tomorrow. No, okay. I think I'm gonna be really rigid until I clear this. Until I clear this consistently, I'll keep off on Lollybomb for now. I might add one more set to this. I think we're missing a set that just has 5s. We need a set with 5s in them. We don't want to consider adding too much too soon because it might make the practice time too bloated. One of the fundamentals that you kind of want to set for progressive overload is that if you add too much variety into your like program, your structure, but they overlap a lot, generally speaking, you're getting diminished return. You're spreading yourself thin. It's kind of like doing like 7 chest exercises instead of just 3, and then focusing on those 3, because mechanically you'll target the same movements, right? So the idea is, do I need 5? Is there something strictly interesting about 5 that's different from starting on 3s? I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of for myself at the moment. So the only difference that I'm testing between these two are sustain. Sustain is so much easier. Once you get going, just don't stop. That's feels so much better than having to start, stop rapidly. And the difference between these two is I'm always starting on my, I guess now my dominant finger. So I'm middle finger dominant on triples, it seems. Even though when I play maps, I start on both fingers. So we'll see how that translates, but the middle finger is being taxed twice as much as this side, which we completely alt in this case. Anyways, good summary. Progress was made today. We got the clear on Blue Nation. So did we do this twice or did we do this once? We only did this once today, but we got the 1-in-1. So we repeated 2 days ago. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be even better than that. Alright. Until tomorrow.